children, in today's class we are going to see about the balanced diet. Before that, let us recall our previous class points. What we have discussed in our previous class? We have discussed about components of food. What we have discussed? Components of food. What are they? What we have discussed in the last class? We have discussed about components of food. How many components of food are there? There are 6 components of food. What are they? Carbohydrate, fat, vitamin, mineral, protein, water. These are the 6 components of food. So what is the work of the carbohydrate? It gives us energy. And what is the work of the fat? It also gives us energy. And vitamin, it only controls the biochemical reactions in our body. And mineral and proteins, they regulates our body function. We have many functions now, like digestion, excretion, reproduction, respiration. So these functions will be carried out properly by mineral and protein. And also we need water to drink. So we need water also in our food. So what are the water items? Drinking water, juices and fruits. So these are the water content, and already we have discussed the food items for these components. So you have to take all these components, all these nutrients equally. That is called balanced diet. Let us discuss balanced diet in detail.
Children, what we have discussed in the last class? We have discussed about health and hygiene, components of food. In that, carbohydrates and vitamins, then health and nutrients. What do you mean by health and hygiene? The good health is the key to happiness. So health means we have to take care of ourselves properly, and our surroundings also must be clean. And what do you mean by hygiene? So hygienic is the foundation of healthy living. So if we follow our proper health, then we get our perfect hygiene. Okay. And in that we have seen about the components of food. What are the components of food? There are 6 components of food. What are they? Carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, fat, minerals and water. So these are the 6 components of food. So in that we have seen about carbohydrates and vitamins. What do you mean by carbohydrate? These are the energy giving food. What do you mean by carbohydrate? These are the energy giving food. We can find this in rice, fruits, vegetables and wheat, grains, maize, etc. And what are the vitamins? So vitamin also we can find in vegetables, greens, egg. Okay, so why for vitamins? So vitamin only carrying out the various biochemical reaction in our body. What do you mean by biochemical reaction? In our body there are so many functions going on. So that functions will be carried out because of vitamins. Okay, and health and nutrients. So whatever we are consuming as a food, especially what your mother preparing and giving, those everything are the nutrients item. You should not avoid it. Instead of that, you can avoid burger, pizza, noodles and roadside pani puri, mushroom chili and chili chicken. So these all you can avoid. But what your mother preparing and giving, you should not avoid that. Instead of, you should say, very good ma, thank you ma, I loved it. Like that you have to say and you have to eat that. Okay. Okay. In today's class, we are going to discuss about components of food. Okay. Yesterday we have seen about carbohydrates and vitamins. And today we are going to see remaining components of food. What are they? Fat, proteins, minerals, water. Again, vitamins also we are going to see clearly. Okay. And health and nutrients. Come, let us move on to the class. The first one, fat. Fat is also an energy giving food and provides more energy than carbohydrates. Some important sources of fats are butter, ghee, milk, cheese, paneer, nuts, meat, fish, egg yolk, etc. Apart from giving energy, they insulate our body and protect the cells. Okay, so fat also energy giving food. Fat also energy giving food, and compared to carbohydrates, it gives us more energy. Okay, compared to carbohydrates, it gives us more energy, and we can find the fats in butter, ghee, milk, cheese, all the dairy products. Okay, paneer, nuts, meat, fish, egg yolk, and not only give us energy but also insulate our body and protecting the cells. What do you mean by insulate? Is nothing but protecting only. Okay, helping our body to protect the cells. Okay, so fat also, like carbohydrate, fat also energy giving component of the food. Okay, we can get the fat from butter, ghee, milk, cheese, paneer, nuts, meat, fish, egg yolk, etc. And not only giving us energy, it also protecting the cells. Next one, proteins. Proteins are necessary for our growth and repair, as well as for regulating various body functions such as digestion. The sources of proteins are pulses, eggs, fish, milk, chicken, soya bean, nut, grams, etc. Proteins are body building food. Okay, so what do you mean by proteins? So protein also is a one type of components of food. So carbohydrates, it is the energy giving food. Like that only you have to compare and read. Okay, so previous class also you can compare and read. So carbohydrates, energy giving food. Vitamins to carry out all the biochemical reaction in our body. And next, fat also energy giving food, and also it protecting the cells from our body. Now protein. So protein is helpful for the body growth. Okay, wow. So proteins are helpful to in the body growth as well as regulating our body functions, digestion. So not only digestion, excretion, so all the body functions regulating by the protein. And if we got any repair in our body, for an example, if we got any wound means, so that repairing and replacing work also can be done by protein. And we can get the protein from pulses, egg, fish, milk, chicken, soya beans, nut, grams. So if we take all these items, then we get a proper proteins. So what do you mean by protein? Simply we can say body building food. Okay, body building is nothing but it is helpful in our body growth and repair and replace and regulating various body functions. So these are the information about protein. Okay, and next one, vitamins. So vitamins, as we said in the previous class, vitamins are required for carrying out various biochemical reactions in our body. So we can find the vitamins in fruits, vegetable, grains, meat products are good sources of vitamins. Vitamins are called as protective food. Vitamins are called as protective food. So what are the 6 major types of vitamins? Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. In that, vitamin B and C are water soluble. Vitamin A, D, E, K are fat soluble. Okay, va? So vitamins, as we told in the previous class, so vitamins are helpful in the carrying out biological reactions in our body. What do you mean by biochemical reactions? So some reactions will happen in our body. For an example, hormone changes, hormone producing. So many reactions are there in our body. Okay, ma'am. So for that, these vitamins are helpful. We can get the vitamins from fruit, vegetables, grain and meat products. And so that vitamins are also called as protective food. Vitamins are also called as protective food. And we can see the 6 types of vitamins. What are they? A, B, C, D, E and K. In that, vitamin B and C are water soluble. What water soluble means? It dissolve in water. It dissolve in water. தண்ணியில கரையக்கூடிய vitamins எல்லாம் water soluble. And fat soluble. What are the fat soluble? A, D, E and K are the fat soluble. Fat soluble means it dissolve in oil and fat. Okay va? So oil நாலையும் fat நாலையும் கரைஞ்சு போகிற vitamins எல்லாம் fat soluble. Okay va? So what do you mean by vitamins? So vitamins only helpful in carrying out the various biochemical functions in our body, and we get the vitamins from fruit, vegetables, grains and meat products. Okay, and we have 6 types of vitamins: A, B, C, D, E and K. In that, vitamin B and C are water soluble because it dissolve in water, and vitamin A, D, E and K are fat soluble. Fat soluble means that dissolve in fat. Okay, and now these are the vitamins and sources and diseases and symptoms of vitamins. Vitamin A we find in fish oil, egg, milk, ghee, carrot, corn, yellow fruits, greens. And suppose we get very less or we didn't get the proper vitamin A, then we get the night blindness disease, and the symptom is poor vision, difficulty in seeing in dim light, so it is unable to see. And here vitamin B, where we can find this: whole grain, unpolished rice, milk, fish, meat, peas, lentils, green vegetables. The lack of vitamin B, the disease is beriberi, and the symptom is nervous weakness and fatigue. Next one, vitamin C. We can see this in orange, gooseberry, green chilli, tomato, and disease is scurvy, and the symptom is bleeding gums. Bleeding gums na நம்மளோட வாயில ஈர் இருக்கு இல்லையா, ஈர்னா என்னது, பல்லுக்கு கீழே இருக்கிற பிங்க் கலர் ஏரியா தான் gums. ஸோ ப்ளீடிங் gums. ஓகேவா, ஈர் பிரச்சனை தான் ஸ்கர்வி அப்படிங்கிறாங்க. And next one, vitamin D we can get from fish oil, milk, eggs. It is also made in our skin using sunlight. We get the vitamin D from the sunlight, and the disease is rickets, and the symptom weak and flexible bones. And vitamin E we can find in vegetable oils, green vegetables, whole wheat, mango, apple, greens. And the diseases nervous weakness, dimming of eyesight, and the symptom is childlessness, lack of resistance power to illness. And vitamin K we find in green vegetables, tomato, cabbage, egg, milk products. And the diseases weakness of the bones and teeth, and symptom even a small cut, bleeding profusely. Okay va? So that bleeding won't be stopped if we didn't get the vitamin K properly. Okay, what is the symptom? So even a small cut also, bleeding won't be stopped. And next one, minerals. Minerals are required for growth as well as for the regulation of normal body function. Green leafy vegetables like spinach, pulses, egg, milk, fish, and fruits are important sources of minerals in our diet. Minerals are also a protective food. Already we have seen vitamin also protective food and minerals also protective food. So minerals are also important for our body growth as well as regulating the body function as we seen in the vitamins. Okay, and we get the vitamins from vegetables, spinach, pulses, egg, milk, fish, and fruits. And here these are the minerals: calcium, phosphorus, iodine, iron. These are the minerals. The function for calcium is strong bones and teeth, clotting of blood. Okay, if we get the proper calcium, so this is the work of the calcium. And for the strong bones and teeth, phosphorus also supporting, and iodine synthesis of thyroid hormone. So thyroid is nothing but it is the hormone. So thyroid hormone. So and next one, iron mineral, formation of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin we can see in the blood. Okay, so HB, shortly we can say HB. So if hemoglobin is proper na, then we get the proper blood. For that the iron is important. We can get the good iron in moringa leaves. We can get the good iron in moringa leaves. And next one, water. A body needs an adequate supply of water in order to maintain good health. Any human being should take minimum 8 tumblers of water. That means 2 liter of water every day. Okay. So water also important in our body. So water also one type of components of food. So we get the water sources from water, juices and fruits. Okay. And next one, nutrients and its functions. So carbohydrates. We can get the carbohydrates from the food sources rice, wheat, potato. What is the function? It gives us energy. And we can get the fat from ghee and butter. It gives us energy. And protein is the nutrients, and we can find this in nuts and grams for the regulating body function. And vitamins we can get this from fruit, vegetables, meat and grains. It's carry out biochemical reaction. And minerals, the food sources are pulses and fruits, and it is the function as regulating the body growth and body function. Okay, and now recap what we have discussed in the today's class. We have discussed about components of food. What are the components of food? Fat, protein, vitamins, minerals, water. These are the components of food that we discussed in today's class. And also we have discussed about health and nutrients. What we have discussed? Health and nutrients. Okay. What do you mean by fat? So fat is the energy giving food. Compared to carbohydrate, fat will give us more energy. Fat will give us more energy. And we can get the fat from dairy products like cheese, paneer, ghee, like that, and egg yolk, meat. So we can get the fat. And proteins. So protein are the body building and also it regulating the body functions. Proteins are regulating the body functions, and vitamins also regulating the body functions. Okay va? And minerals it carry out the minerals it carry out the body functions properly. Okay, and we have to take fruits, vegetables, spinaches properly. And next one, water. So our body need proper water. Our body need proper water. So daily we have to take at least 2 liters of water. 20 kg 1 liter. Okay, so if you are 40 kg means 30 kg means 1.5 liters. 35 kg na 1.45 liters. Like that only you have to drink. or more than that also well and good. So these are the concepts. And health and nutrients. So we get the many nutrients from all kind of food. So we can take that, but we should avoid roadside food, noodles, burger, pizza. So these are called junk food. So we should avoid this. Okay. And so I hope you understood this class well. Remaining part of the lesson will continue in the next class. And thank you. Keep healthy. Today's book reading, fat. Fat is the one of the component of food. Fat is also an energy giving food and provides more energy than carbohydrates. Some important sources of fats are butter, ghee, milk, cheese, paneer, nuts, meat, fish, egg yolk, etc. Apart from giving energy, they insulate our body and protecting the cells. So fat is also as a carbohydrate, fat also energy giving food. Okay, and compared to carbohydrate, fat only give us more energy. But if we consume many as a fat means it leads to store the bad cholesterol in our body. So the fat rich content are butter, ghee, milk, cheese, paneer, nuts, meat, fish, egg yolk. And one more work of the fat is they insulate our body and protecting the cells. So it help to protecting the cells. Insulate na thundrathu. So it protecting the cells. And next one, protein. Body building food. Protein is known as body builder. Proteins are necessary for our growth and repair as well as for regulating various body functions such as digestion. The sources of protein are pulses, eggs, fish, milk, chicken, soya bean, nut, grams, etc. Proteins are body building food. Protein also one of the component of food. So protein only give us help us body growth and it repairing and regulating various body functions. Okay, what are the works for protein? For body growth and repairing and regulating various body functions. Okay, what are the sources? Pulses, egg, fish, milk, chicken, soya bean. So body building food is also known as protein. Protein otherwise known as body building food. And next one, vitamins. Vitamin also one of the component of the food. Vitamins are required for carrying out various biochemical reactions in our body. Vitamins are required to carry out various biochemical reactions in our body. So here the sources are fruits, vegetables, grains, meat products are good sources of vitamins. Vitamins are called as protective food. Okay, vitamins are called as protective food and protein are called as body building food and vitamins are called as protective food. Okay, there are 6 types of vitamins. What are they? A, B, C, D, E and K. Okay, so in that B and C are the water soluble. B and C are the water soluble. Water soluble means they dissolve in water. Thannila karayum. Okay. And vitamin A, D, E, K. A, D, E, K are the fat soluble. Abdina, they dissolve in fat and oil. So fat layum, oil content layum adu karayum. Okay va. So vitamins are the biochemical, it controls the biochemical reactions in the body and vitamins also known as protective food. And 6 types of vitamins are there, A, B, C, D, E and K. In that B and C are the water soluble, A, D, E, K are the fat soluble, Okay. And next one. So these are the vitamins, types, functions and deficiency diseases. Vitamin A, it is needed for healthy vision and skin. It is found in fish oil, egg, milk, ghee, carrot, corn, yellow fruits, greens. Okay. The diseases by the vitamin A, lack of vitamin A, we get night blindness disease. And vitamin B, it is for healthy nervous system, formation of RBC, red blood cells, found in whole grains, unpolished rice, milk, fish, peas, lentils, green vegetables. And beriberi disease will happen because of lack of vitamin B. Vitamin C protects gums, helps immune system, found in orange, gooseberry, green chilli, tomato, and the diseases scurvy. Vitamin D, calcium absorption and strong bones, and found in fish oil, egg, milk. It also made in our skin using sunlight. From sunlight also we get vitamin D. And the diseases rickets. Vitamin E, because of fertility. Fertility means creating the next generation. It is found in vegetable oil, whole wheat, green vegetables, greens, apple, mango. And the diseases nervous weakness and dimming of eyesight. Vitamin K, it is helpful in clotting of blood. It is found in green vegetables, tomato, cabbage, egg, milk products. And the diseases weakness of the bones and teeth, etc. Already we have seen in the picture. Now we are going to see about the symptoms of the diseases. If we lack in getting of vitamin A, we get night blindness disease. And the symptoms are poor vision, difficulty in seeing in dim light. And vitamin B, the disease is beriberi. The symptom is nervous weakness and fatigue. And vitamin C, the disease name is scurvy, and the symptoms is bleeding gums. Vitamin D, the disease is rickets, and weak and flexible bones are the symptoms. Vitamin E, nervous weakness, dimming of eyesight is the disease, and childlessness, lack of resistance power to illness are the symptoms. Vitamin K, weakness of the bones and teeth, and the symptom is even a small cut bleeds profusely. And now minerals. Minerals are required for growth as well as for the regulation of normal body functions. So green leafy vegetables like spinach, pulses, eggs, milk, fish and fruits are important sources of minerals in our diet. Minerals are also known as protective food. Already we have seen vitamin is known as protective food. Okay. So that the same mineral also known as protective food. So why we need minerals? For the body growth and regulating the body functions. Even vitamins also regulating the biochemical reactions in our body. Vitamins also known as protective food. Mineral also known as protective food. Minerals we need for body growth and regulating the body function. Where we can get the minerals? From the green leaf vegetables, spinach, pulses, egg, milk, fish, fruits. So these are the food sources for minerals. Next one, water. Our body needs an adequate means enough. Our body needs an adequate supply of water in order to maintain good health. Any human being should take minimum 8 tumblers of water every day. So water is also an important component of food. We also take water regularly if you feel thirsty or not. Often within half an hour once you have to take 1 tumbler of water. Okay. This ratio also calculated by the weight. Okay, if a person is 20 kilogram means then he have to take 1 kg 1 liter of water. Okay, 20 kilogram 1 liter of water. Suppose you are 30 kilogram means you have to take 1.5 liter of water, 1.5 liters water. Okay, so like this only you have to concept the water. So what are the water rich food? Water, drinking water, fruits and some juices. Okay, even tender na elanir. Okay, buttermilk. So these are the water rich food. All juices, tender coconut na elanir. Okay, and drinking water are the water source food. Write any viral diseases. So this is your material reading part. Viral diseases is nothing but disease caused by virus. Disease caused by virus. There are common cold and polio. Common cold and polio. Common cold means our cold. Okay, va? So these are the viral diseases. Viral diseases means diseases caused by virus. And next question. This is the important question. So listen carefully. What is the main feature of the microorganism? Microorganisms are the smallest organisms on earth. They are composed of eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. If you feel this spelling is tough, kindly divide the word into many parts. Eukaryotic, prokaryotic. Like that only you have to feel. You have to divide the word into many parts. And they are divided into unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. So what are the main features of microorganisms? Microorganisms, very smallest organisms. We can't see by our eyes, but we can see by the microscope. Okay, they are made up of eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. Eukaryote and prokaryote means they have nucleus, and some microorganisms they do not have nucleus, and they are divided into unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. Unicellular organism means the organism made up of only one cell. Multicellular organism means the organism made up of more than one cells. Okay, va? So what is the features of microorganisms? These are the smallest organisms. We can't see by our eyes, but we can see by the equipment called microscope. So these are prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Further we can divide into unicellular and multicellular organisms. Unicellular means it is made up of only one cell. Multicellular means it is made up of more than one cell. Okay. Next question. Tabulate the nutrients and their functions and sources. So these are the nutrients. Carbohydrates. Food sources is rice, wheat, potato. Function, give us energy. Fat, ghee, butter. Function, give us energy. Proteins, nuts, grams. Regulating body function. Vitamins, fruits, vegetables, meat, grains. Carry out biochemical reaction. Minerals, pulses, fruits. Regulation of growth and normal body functions. So these are the nutrients and food sources and corresponding functions. Thank you, children. Complete your home test questions without fail. Thank you.